There was one devotee who was very much known in Chopati temple and in Pune congregation also. Maybe Venkat Govinda will understand. I will not tell the name. He was very, very critical of the devotees. Sometimes he was very also critical of Maharaj also sometimes. Why he does like that, why he does like that. So Maharaj knew this, but he didn't say anything to anybody. So people will go and complain, why he's criticizing so many devotees, and sometimes he even criticizing you also. And so why you want to keep this person in our congregation? And Maharaj said, because he has no service, we have to give him some service. Then devotees asked him, what service we can give it to him? No matter any service you give it to him, he will find out mistakes in it. Then Maharaj said, that time we were making the book, of Vaishnava etiquettes and Grihastha manual. And Maharaj said, give him the seva of proofreading. What is proofreading means? Finding out the mistakes. So that is how he, he was given the service of proofreader, so that he has to find the mistakes if he has a proofreader. So he was in this way, he was engaged in the service of proofreading. So that is how Maharaj is expert. Even if you have a tendency to fault finding, he will engage you in proper service of proofreading. So another time, there used to be one devotee who is a very relative of a very senior devotee in Gopinath temple. We used to call him uncle. He has a beard, and he used to come for Mangalarti, and he used to come. He used to stay with the devotees, and he will come for programs and everything. But he was not chanting, but he was an expert musician. And that time in 1996, we were celebrating Prabhupada's 100th appearance day or something. We were celebrating, and that time Maharaj was this devotee. He told Maharaj, I will teach you 1008 Hare Krishna tunes of Prabhupada for Hare Krishna mantra to offer it to Srila Prabhupada. So he will come and teach harmonium to Maharaj. And we used to complain as the brahmacharis, he comes in the morning, and whenever he comes, he used to bring fruits for the devotees. One fruit for Maharaj, and for some senior devotees, he used to bring some fruit anytime he comes to the temple. And he will give that fruit to Maharaj, and he'll come for Mangalarti, but you can smell the whole half of the temple where all the devotees were there. He was very humble. He will never come in front. He was in the backside. But all temple around him especially used to smell like a liquor. We used to drink. Even in Mangalarti, we will smell that. And he used to sit in the next to Prabhupada. There are some chairs in Gopinath temple. He'll sit there, but still will smell. And when he used to speak, also we will smell it. But he used to sit next to Maharaj, and Maharaj learned many Hare Krishna mantra tunes from him. And when devotees compassionately, he was engaging because he was an expert musician. He was not chanting on the beats, but he will listen to Maharaj's lectures, and he will listen to Bhagavatam class, but he was not properly chanting on the beats or anything. So brahmacharis approached him, Maharaj, you are trying to raise the standard of Chowpatty temple and also the congregation. And even if there is a one person is there who is not following, then it will have a big impact, on the congregation, and big impact on the people who come to the temple. How these people, they follow these principles, and how this person is allowed here. So Maharaj, and the most important, Maharaj got a little upset, and brahmachari said, he don't even chant. Maharaj got angry. He said, how do you know he don't chant? And Maharaj said, devotee said, we don't never see him. We don't even have his own beat bag. He just carries with him, but he never chants. And Maharaj said, you don't know how he chants. He said, he sits with me for hours. You chant on beats, but he chant on reeds. Now, what you do, only this, I know it because Maharaj said it. The harmonium keys are called reeds. So Maharaj said, you chant on beats, but he chant on the reeds. So this is the see compassion, and this is the vision. How to look at a person. He didn't consider whether he's chanting on the beads or he drinks liquor, but he considered no matter what, with that foul smell of a drink, still he's teaching. But Maharaj considered somehow or other he is chanting Hare Krishna mantra. That is most important. At this point, he may not be following the principle, he may not be following any other things, but he is chanting even with his liquor. If he is not allowed to come, where is he going to go? One time Maharaj was giving lecture in New Vrindavan. He said, we should be very strict in following our four principles. But at the same time, we should be compassionate to the people who are not following four principles. And if you put a label on anybody, unless you chant, unless you follow four principles, unless you chant Hare Krishna, you're not qualified to come temple. He said, then nobody will be in the temple. Nobody is able to enter in the temple, because most of the people who come to the temple, they don't follow any principles. So nobody will be able to come. So if you stand on the door, do you chant Hare Krishna? You are not allowed. You do eat meat, or do you eat drink, or do you have illicit sex, or do you have gambling? If you stand like this in front of the door in Bangalore temple, just imagine what will happen. Who will come to the temple? So this is the compassion of Nityananda Prabhu, Prabhupada, and also with Maharaj. So we should be very strict in our principle, but at the same time, we should know how to recognize and how to help others compassionately in whatever level they are. There was another devotee who was in Chowpatty. He was a young boy, and his father became a devotee, and he was very much, he felt very bad, because this young boy was addicted to some things I don't exactly know. And Maharaj told he should go to some place where are those things are not easily available. So Maharaj decided, that time I was in Belgaum, and our temple is on the hill, and you cannot get this kind of a what do you call, like a ganja kind of a thing. I don't know exactly what it's called. Ganja kind of a thing. I'm just using a name as a ganja. Some intoxicant. He used to put it in a cigarette and smoke. So Maharaj was so compassionate. He told his father, let him go to Belgaum for a month, where he will not get all these facilities. He didn't reject him, and he sent him to we had a farm community, and only the devotees will come to the program there, not anybody. We didn't have any temple. So in that place he came, and 1 month he stayed with us, and as Maharaj thought, he left his things, and now he's a wonderful devotee. So this is the compassion. This is how expert devotee knows how to engage in devotional service. Another time in South India, we were in Yatra, and we were in Srirangam. It rained there, and big pandal was there, and the driver of Maharaj, the host gave a driver who was a Muslim, and he drove Maharaj for 3 days in that for all the programs and everything. And after that, before Maharaj was, he dropped him to the airport also. And at that time, Maharaj just he came, and that was the last time Maharaj was seeing him. And Maharaj said, "Thank you very much for your wonderful service," and he embraced him. And that he is a Muslim fellow. He had tears in his eyes. He said, "I have driven big politicians, big rich people. Nobody even looked at me. But this saintly person, I don't even not follow his religion, but he's so loving, and he embraced me. He was in tears. He said, nobody has embraced in my life with such a love." And that is the compassion. That devotional appreciation of a devotee is the beginning of devotional service. Appreciation of a devotee. So we should be mixing with devotee in such a mood that they should appreciate uh, Krishna consciousness, even if for 1 second. They should appreciate Krishna consciousness, even if they are not following, even if they are demons. Still, that is their Krishna consciousness. Just like Narada Muni, Narada Muni, he will go and glorify Hiranyakashipu. Hiranyakashipu is not in no qualification to get glorified, but Narada Muni will glorify him because his son is a devotee. Some relation is there with a devotee. And that is the reason we have to understand everybody. That is the vision of Maharaj. He sees everybody connected to Srila Prabhupada. He considers everybody as a jewel in the Hare Krishna movement or coming to Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet. And he wants to give them opportunity from whatever level. One time when when I got married, I was feeling myself, I was feeling very depressed in my heart. How am I going to face the society and what society will think about it? I was thinking too much about it, and I got sick. And Maharaj sent me a special note that we are all praying for you, and such a loving note he sent. And in his own handwriting, he sent me. I just found that when I came to New Vrindavan, because I'm here. Now I'm trying to clean my house, so I found two things from Maharaj. One of his letter and one is note written by him. So all things in India are lost, our letters and everything. I had many letters, many instructions given by Maharaj writing. Everything when I left India, it's all lost. But somehow it's in America, these two things I got. It's my treasure. So he sent me that personal note in my sickness. And afterwards he came and I fell on his feet and I hold his feet tightly, and he just picked me up and hugged me and said, Maharaj, please don't reject me. Because I was thinking, I didn't follow his instruction, and now my spiritual life is finished. And what a compassion he has. He said, if I reject you, Srila Prabhupada will reject me. You have done so much for Srila Prabhupada's mission. I cannot even think of leaving you. So that is his compassion. He saw everything in relation. He said, how I can reject you? If I reject you, Prabhupada will reject me. So we should be thinking, if I see something bad in somebody else, Prabhupada will look bad in us, or Guru Maharaj will look bad in us. So that is how we have to, this is called disciplic succession. This is called Guru Parampara. So this is how Maharaj's compassion is. He is so grateful, even if you do any insignificant service, And how do we understand that Guru Maharaj is pleased? We simply follow his instruction, and you will come to know Guru Maharaj is pleased with you. Somehow or the other, there will be indication. Some devotee will appreciate you. That is Guru Maharaj speaking through you. Somebody will glorify you. No, that is Guru Maharaj speaking through his mouth. Sometimes the instructions comes from Vaishnavas. We take it as Guru's instructions. So somehow some glorification come from somewhere. That is Guru Maharaj speaking through that devotee or through that person. So that is what the indication. But we should not think that, I'm pleasing Guru Maharaj, my life is going on. No, we should develop, praner arther dhiya vacha. So this is, if you cannot do praner, then arther, then dhiya, then vacha. But we should not just stay with vacha. Just don't, we should not do our devotional service just by mouth. We should go beyond that. To the degree of praner, we should be able to give our life for the mission of Guru Maharaj. And that is what Vyas Puja means. Vyas Puja means dedicating our life, not just glorification.